you're going to buy a Bale Band-It, okay? I'm going to show you some stuff. We're going to do a walk around on this one. This is a 2021. Has like 1,400 bundles through it. It's just like a 210, so it's going to have steps on either side. It's going to have your 21-inch push. You're going to have your bander locks. I do have this one for sale, so I'm going to talk to you about this one and, one you may see out in the marketplace. It's going to take your 25 gallon a minute closed center pump. This is how I have my tractor set up. So it's a 2.0 by 27, and then that 27 will plug into an adapter with your 1-inch quick coupler. Some people have to tie it into their fill cap, so they'll like weld something or just shove it down in there, tape it up, make sure there's no leaking going on. Then you have your power cord hooked to your battery, which will take, black and white are hot, green is ground. Okay, so you'll thread that through, plug that into your battery, and you'll be good to go on that. You'll be good to go on your 1-inch return. Make sure it is 1-inch return, okay? No 3/4, nothing like that. Just 1 inch. We won't have any backflow problems. You'll be good to go. Okay. So we're gonna jump over to this machine. This is your filter. So you're gonna have 1-inch hose come into the filter, okay? And then you'll have your manifold here. This is your e-stop valve number 11 output. So if this valve doesn't work, then you won't get hydraulics to any of your valves. So nothing will run, okay? This one has the counterbalance valve built into the manifold. Some are actually directly just screwed into the motor right here. Okay, so it's coming right off the motor right here, and so you can check to see if it has a counterbalance valve on it or not, or if it has it on the manifold itself, and that just acts as a hydraulic brake for the strap guide arms. Okay, so these are 3-position valves, 2-position valve, your Rexroth valve. These are good things to keep in stock too. So you got your 3-position valve, 2-position valve, Rexroth valve, and then a, whether it's 2-position or 4-position valves for your chain, and then your back floor. Okay, those are good things to have on hand, along with the photo eyes. Okay, these photo eyes, they can last 10 years or 2 days. So just keep one in stock. I'm gonna actually just show you reed switches real quick. So these reed switches, they can go out. So have a photo eye and a reed switch and a sensor bar on hand. That's the strip that goes up and down this chrome rail. If you have a photo eye and a reed switch and a sensor bar, that pretty much gets all of my customers out of pinches, unless it's a valve. So having a valve or a reed switch or a photo eye on hand is definitely a great idea. Everything else you can pretty much get away with till that part comes in that next day. So right now you really need these hooked up to hydraulics, and you're gonna put it in bail position 1, and you're gonna check the side to side tolerance on the strap guide arm. So this is your strap guide arm. It goes into the banding box. You need to make sure that that's straight going into the banding box. There's no side to side play. And then you need to make sure that your vertical plunger there's no gap showing through those wear components. Make sure your vertical swing is tight. Okay, those are things you're looking for. These are crimper rollers, so it puts an edge on the strapping to keep the strapping from cutting your twine. Okay, you're gonna check your cylinders out. Really, if you want to make sure that the valves are good, you need to run the machine. Okay, and one way I can do that is triggering photo eyes. Okay, so this is A, B, C, all linked as one photo eye. So there's 3 photo eyes down here, but they're all linked together. Okay, so we can trigger photo eye 1 and then trigger photo 2, which is on the vertical chain, and then trigger photo 3 right here. Okay, and it'll do a full cycle. The change will turn on, they'll turn off, vertical plunger will plunge it, and then the strap guide arms will go down, and then the vertical plunger will come back up, reopen, and you can do that 21 times. Just make sure that you take all the strapping out when you do that. Okay, so this is your banding box. So this has your bander locks, which keep those cylinders from turning and get out of adjustment. You really need to check all the tolerances. So your mid-band tolerance, your full band tolerance, checking the dies, so putting pieces under there, stamping them, make sure that your dies are good to go, and then checking your fetchers. Okay, so another thing is your fetchers, your slides, your spring action on your fetcher, and then so this is your bundle tension. Okay, so this, if you want to make your bundle tighter or looser, you can turn that. These are for the back doors, so if your doors aren't opening for whatever reason, you can turn that and they can open up a lot easier. If the doors are closed, you can pull this plug off or DIN connector, or take the solenoid off in that back. All right, so you're just going to check to see if your chains are tight. Okay. Yep. All right. So make sure all these screws are tight. Okay. If those are loosey-goosey, you can really ruin that motor. Yep. So we're going to open this up. I'm going to check out, see if it has sweepers. So those are the sweepers. Those are supposed to easily break just in case it doesn't destroy anything back here. But it's supposed to keep this area clear of any chaff, which doesn't allow it, go into bale position 3 if it built up chaff there. So those were what the sweepers are for. Now the 2017 and newer, this slot is going to be open up more. Okay, allow chaff fall down there a lot easier. So this is your 2021 with steps and everything.